Hello, folks, and welcome to day 3 of my first game jam. This is the jam that I have joined so far. Got some time left. This is what the game looks like on day 3 so far. I've added asteroids. The physics isn't like super great right now. Like, it's not terrible, but you can see there. If I do this trick, I can make them just fly off to space. So they're not that great. But you notice here, the little flares that give off light. I've got a shadow for the player. The player gives off light. I think that was there before, though. Each of the asteroids has a little shadow and like an area that lights up when light hits it. It's very nice. Looks very cool. Of course, I can break all this, including the flares. I want to fix the physics if I can, because as funny as this is, it is a little just tad broken. So here I've got the ships. I've added a little bit of shadows just on the line parts of each of the ships, just to give them some shadow, just because I thought that'd be interesting, so that they're not all getting completely lit up. I don't know if I can show it off too well here, but yeah, these are the 3 enemies I've added back into the game. So I've got, this will be a blaster guy. This is the blaster. And then this will be a melee dude. So he'll come up to you and he'll try and shred you. And then this should be a rocket guy. He shoots little rockets. I like the the little physics that I've got in the game, even just because they're funny. I'm not sure what I'll do to actually fix it. Also, I've given the rockets their own shadows. Actually, that's easier to show off here, yeah. So I've given shadows to basically everything, except for the little asteroids. I didn't feel like they really needed it, to be honest. I mean, the missiles didn't either, but I think that's more fun. I just don't think everything needs a shadow. And then something I've added as well is the ability to go to the next level. So, and also, if you notice the background here, I figured out how to randomly place tiles instead of manually place each one like I was doing before. So now it's a lot more, the background's a lot more noisy, but I think it's fine, considering I only have 2 colors for the background. Like if this was like a forest game or something, I'd be worried about it. But I think it adds a fine amount of detail, and I think it looks neat. But yeah, that's basically my progress. Mostly lighting stuff, adding shadows to it. I did add a lot of things to the game that I previously had as just images. I'll show some stuff here. So I've got 3 levels now, and you can transfer to each one of them. I've got, if you can see down here, I've got a billion little scenes. Basically, each one of these is an object or something that holds a bunch of objects. So I've now made these, because before I think I had like 10 maybe, and now I've got all of these, and then I've got a bunch of scripts that I've added recently, and those all have their own interesting little things going on. The enemies don't really have any scripts yet. The station, let's see. Oh yeah, the tutorial. So the tutorial is kind of like the parent for the rest of the levels, so that my stuff works across different levels. So that's something I was learning about, something I didn't really know about before, because I figured that maybe there was a way to make it all work without having like an overall node that had all the code in it. But it seems like this is the best way to do things. So it's how I've got it set up right now. I kind of want to make a flare, like a gun flare that you can shoot out, kind of like the rocket, because that'd be kind of fun. And then you could use it to maybe like deflect rockets, and like that would be neat. But I also don't know how that would actually translate in game, if that'd be like a problem creating a billion little flares that you could put out anywhere. How bad lighting would be if you had all of the flares in one place, because the green would stack up. You can kind of see how green the front of my ship would be versus like the back here. But Anyways, oh yeah, I made it so that the bullets disappear when they hit objects now. So that's definitely good. So they don't just phase through stuff anymore. And you can kind of see the lighting that I have on the blaster bullet there when it hits the asteroid. Kind of makes a little area. I think that's neat. There is one more thing that I did because I added a new graphic today. Gotta show it here. Okay, so if I turn this animation on to permanent right now, or to like starting, I have a little explosion, a little explosion for my rocket that I drew out today. I think it's alright. It's a little funny because it just follows the rocket exactly. So when the rocket hits something and starts to like bounce or turn, it'll the explosion will turn with it. I don't know if I can get a good example here. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, so that's basically all I've done. I think the game is significantly better than it was yesterday. Definitely need to fix that physics problem. The current huge tutorial I've been following is not this kind of game. It's just a general shooter, like a top-down shooter. So I'm kind of like just adapting what I can to my little space game. And it's definitely not going to cover this problem, so I have to find how to fix it somewhere else. But we'll see how it goes. Well, folks, thanks for watching my Day 3 first game jam, and I'll see you guys in the next one.